Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is the boss here with another video for you guys today. Today, guys, I have another small YouTuber interview for you guys. So I guess let's just get straight into it, guys. So today's interview is going to be with someone by the name of Cavehole, a pretty cool guy that I've talked with on Facebook a little bit, and I've checked out his channel a little bit. He's a pretty cool guy, actually. I really like his personality, and I do like a lot of the ambitions that he has outside of YouTube and for, I guess, just for his future outside of the platform. And he's just a really cool guy. As per usual, though, guys, if you guys want to go check out his content for yourself after the interview, go check out the link in the description and check out his content, see if it does interest you, and subscribe if you guys are into his content. But of course, also, just to address this, yes, I did record this with Mobizen. I've done that a couple times before. It doesn't make too much of a difference, even though you guys might be wondering why it's different than, like, me usually using normal clips. Not much of a difference, but with some clips, they're either too big or on my end it glitches that I can't get the clip. So I'm just saying I record it with Mobizen in case you guys are wondering why it is different than other videos before, even though I've used Mobizen. Regardless, guys, let us just get right into Cavehole's YouTube story.
Huel. I'm from the channel Cavehole. Otherwise, apart from YouTube, I'm known as Cadwin Jones. I've been running the Cavehole channel for about a year now, and it's only churned out a handful of videos, but we'll get to that later.
So, what made you start doing YouTube?
Well, I used to have another channel. I'm not going to reveal what the name of it was. It's kind of embarrassing, to be honest. But I used to do another channel, and it was all about multiplayer games with my friends and enjoying each other's company and just having fun in general. And it was all gameplay and stuff, but to be honest, I thought we were copying other channels a bit too much, and I didn't think it was very good. So eventually we just stopped using it, and now all the videos are privatized, so you can't find it. But no, so I already started doing YouTube in the first place, and I have the backstory. What made me wanting to start doing what I'm doing now, it's just fun, because I've always wanted to make content that I make right now. And the excellent motivation for it was to... I have a ton of games on my Steam account, and I have a feeling that people think I'm exaggerating on my videos when I say how much games I have. I'm not kidding. If I go on my... Hold on, let me go on my Steam right now. 857 games as of this moment. So, yeah, I have a lot of games, and I have a feeling that I will never ever go through them unless I go through every single one and review each and every single one. And that's why I'm doing it. But also for fun, because I want to be a filmmaker. Eventually I want to work on TV or film or dramas. And I feel like this is good practice for me for my editing, for not so much for my lighting. I don't have any lighting equipment, unfortunately. But for my editing, for my writing, it's just practice. It's practice for my skills. Yeah, that's what made me want to start doing YouTube stuff, especially what I'm doing now.
What are some of your inspirations for the videos that you put out on your channel?
When it comes to inspiration, it's definitely from people like, my main ones are Cadicarus and JonTron. Definitely the AVGN, because with all three of those, the options are go hard, go home. And I always like to pick go hard, so I go to unnecessary effort to try and make my videos good. So I believe in what they believe in, because I know that JonTron does this, where if he's made a video and he doesn't like it, he won't release it. And if it's crap, I'm not going to release it. I'm not going to let anybody see it. So yeah, so my inspirations are definitely from them, and obviously also for the gaming stuff as well. But mainly the gaming stuff is my Steam library. One of my biggest influences is my Steam library, because I have far too many games.
What's been a great YouTube experience of yours so far?
Favorite YouTube experience so far has not come from my main channel, Cavehole. It's actually come from my personal channel. Let me actually find the comment. Give me a second. I go to you. So my favorite moment comes from my personal channel on a live stream that I did in January 2018. And the live stream is called The Tanks Bank Wank Bank. It was a live stream of War Thunder. It was about an hour and a half long. And then I got this random comment, and it was, if you keep this up, you can be big. I like your content. And that was from a random guy on an iPad. And that's my favourite moment. It was just a nice little spur of inspiration to continue. So I might continue live streaming eventually. It's been a few months, clearly. But I might start again. And I want to start again. But not on Capehole.
Do you have any future plans for the future of your channel and or your activities here on the platform?
Question number 5. Any future plans for YouTube? I do, actually, and it's in my update video on Capehole. But there's one, actually, you might as well watch the update video on Capehole then if you want to know some of my other plans. But there's one plan that you don't know. So there's one thing I've noticed, and it might be, this video might be finished by the time that you actually release this interview. But what I've noticed is in my native country, I'm from Wales, you see. I'm a Welshman, through and through. And what I've noticed in Welsh culture between individuals, that Welsh people don't seem to know a lot about video games. Or, well, not as much as, like, say, YouTubers do, for example. Because you see so many of these videos going through the history of different companies and stuff. There's all kinds of different videos explaining how games work and the histories behind different companies and different games. And, you know, there's nothing like that in Wales at all. Not in the Welsh language, at least. So I'm going to start a new YouTube channel about gaming in Welsh. And I feel like nobody else is doing it. I feel like I've found a way to, like, breach into a market, and I'm also still going to have fun with it because I get to do literally any kind of video I want. It's very nice to know that. So yeah, that's my future plans for YouTube. Start a Welsh gaming channel because nobody else does it.
What's a funny moment that you can recall from your life?
The funniest moment that ever happened in my life was I used to play in a lot of bands, and one of my earlier bands. I was about 15, I think, at the time that this was done. There was a Welsh comedian there that also did radio presenting for Radio Cymru, which is a BBC radio station in Welsh. And we were in this town a few miles away from my house, and we were playing a gig there. And there was this marathon going on, and we were playing for the marathon. And it was pretty fun because we got a radio interview either before or after, I don't remember. And do you know how you naturally use your hands when you speak? Sometimes when you're describing something, you give point in the general direction, even if you're speaking on the phone. You just want to do something with your hands, don't you? So I was the second in line to be asked the question. So the first person that got asked the question was the singer, and they were like, "Oh, you were playing in? Oh, where were you playing today?" It's like, "Oh, something." I was like, "What's going on here?" It's like, "Oh, we're in this place and we're playing for this, we're doing a charity gig for this event." And then he moved on to me. He's like, "Oh, where were you playing?" And I was like, "Oh, we were playing in the," and I was using my hand. We were playing in the leisure centre. And then the singer turned to me and went, "You know they can't see you, right?" And I was like, "Yes, I know that. Thank you, Kai. Fuck you." And so in other words, I swore on live radio. And I ended up working for that guy that interviewed me a couple of years later. That's probably the funniest thing that's happened to me so far.
What's a favorite and least favorite video game of yours?
Favorite game? That depends. All life, my favorite game for the entirety of my life has been Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. I love that game. I adore that game. I used to play it so much as a kid. It was so fun. I used to play it so much, and I love Nintendo and, Mario games and everything. I love Nintendo, but I don't play it as much as I used to. I've got, this hunk of junk next to me. But, Wind Waker is definitely my favorite game of all time, but my current favorite game is War Thunder. I am playing the hell out, because I love military history, and World War II and World War I especially, because, I've got a few, I'm not going to show them, but I've got a few model kits and stuff. I've done a few planes, a few tanks. I'm in the middle of a boat. I'm supposed to be getting a massive plane for my birthday next month, so that's going to be fun. And my least favourite game has been a game that I have reviewed, and that is Lords of the Fallen. Holy crap, is that a terrible game. It is so bad. It's a copycat of Dark Souls that doesn't work. See, Dark Souls is very intricately designed for everything to work in harmony, basically. Yes, it's designed to kill you, but isn't that the same for any other game? No, Lords of the Fallen is designed to kill you without giving you the option of, resisting. Watch_Dogs was, it was a pretty bad game. A lot of it was pretty boring, but it worked. That's the difference. Lords of the Fallen was bloody broken, and it was a pile of crap. I hate it. It was a terrible game. And it genuinely, if you watch the review, the game genuinely made me that angry. If you watch the review, you understand what I mean.
And what are some future plans of yours for either your life or continue your YouTube channel?
I would love to have my own TV show about games. I would love to be able to have a career on YouTube, but I doubt that will happen, because it's very tough to get on there, and it's just, I think I'd be more, if I had my own TV, even if I was a showrunner for a drama, I would love that. You know, if I was a writer, or if I was a writer for like a comedy series, I would love to do that. You know, my aspirations are in the film and TV industry. Like, the reason why I do this kind of stuff is for practice, for editing, for, you know, just so I'm more familiar with the technical stuff and the edit and the software and stuff. You know, it's just for practice. But otherwise, no, one of my biggest goals is to get there in the movie industry and to, you know, become a writer or a director. I'd love to be one of those. But otherwise, if I'm not one of those, I could be an editor. I wouldn't mind being a lighting technician. That's a fun... If you ever... There we go. If you ever have a chance, here's some advice for you. If you have a chance to volunteer as a lighting technician. Holy crap, that stuff is fun, dude. Otherwise, yeah, director, editor, showrunner, writer, whatever. I'm multi-talented. Hey, BBC, you can give me a call. Paramount Pictures, you can give me a call. You know? Sorry. Yeah, thank you. I've been Huel from Cave Hole, and that was my interview. Thank you, Ryan.
That is going to do it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy today's interview. Once again, big thanks to Cave Hole for being on the channel. It was really cool interacting with you, man. It was really cool doing this interview. Hopefully this will get you some more exposure for your channel, my dude. And yeah, keep up what you're doing. You're a pretty passionate guy, so either way, thank you for being on the channel, and it was a pleasure to do this interview with you. And of course, guys, if you guys do want to go check out his channel, maybe subscribe, check out his videos, check out his channel, link in the description. If you guys are interested in what he does, like I said, sub, maybe check out his videos if you guys want to, you know, all that usual stuff. But either way, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. As always, at the end, if you guys did enjoy this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, with that bell notification on if you want to catch my future videos and future live streams, which I will be doing soon. Don't you worry, all you usual stream comers. I've just been taking some time off. And of course, comment down below what you guys thought of today's interview and if you're interested in doing one for yourself. With all that in mind, guys, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out, bosses.